Hello, everyone. My name is Naquita Coates. I'm super excited to get into specialization field placement. But previously, in my generous field placement, I worked with a community action committee in Southern Maryland. And my role there was to work with one of their programs. They had about 6 programs in total. They're all funded by various grants. So the program I worked with was a senior companion program. I work with the seniors to develop their monthly meetings. During these meetings, they would have a guest speaker or some type of other agency come in and either give them a lesson or give them an opportunity to expand their resources and things like that. In addition to working with the seniors in that way, I also work with the program director and the program coordinators to develop initiatives to recruit more seniors to the program. The way the program works is that seniors are volunteers to support other seniors in the community. So I helped with recruitment for additional seniors to come into the program, as well as finding more seniors for them to work with as clients. So volunteers and clients as well. In addition to that, for the whole agency, I worked with multiple people to develop the agency's annual report. In the report, I had the statistics from each program. I did a lot of editing and graphic work and things like that. That was pretty exciting. That was actually my first task in my field placement. And I'm really looking forward to in the upcoming field placement is getting more experience working with the actual clients. A lot of my work in my generalist placement was more so, in my opinion, administrative to an extent, where I didn't necessarily have a lot of involvement with the seniors themselves. And in the capacities that I was involved, it wasn't so much a clinical kind of setting. They weren't the clients, they were a volunteer, and we're working towards the same goal as far as making sure they're able to see their client and things in the community. So I'm really looking forward to really having that individual experience or even a group experience of working with people more directly with issues that they're having, whether these are mental health, things related to mental health, like their finances, their family situations, and things like that. I have done work like this in the past, and I'm really looking forward to getting back out there and kind of taking my experiences and using them to kind of propel me to go further in my placement and kind of take risks that I may not have taken maybe a job setting, just so I can kind of see like what I can and cannot do as a clinician, and not so much to like cause any trouble or anything like that, but just kind of to see what it means to truly be a clinician. um and sometimes that does mean to doing things a little outside of the box because people need individualized support. So what works for someone may not work for someone else. And just kind of seeing where that line is drawn for various agencies or various populations of clients. In the area I'm in now is very rural, so I'm really interested to see what's even out here. I've done some research and I found a few things, but there's not a lot. And I'm just kind of interested in seeing, as a community, how this clinical work is impacting us as a community. So maybe we can promote to have more clinical practices open or more resources in this area, because what we have now is just not sufficient. So I'm really looking forward to those things, expanding my knowledge as a clinician, learning the boundaries of clinical work with various populations, as well as seeing how clinical practice impacts a community as a whole, and just really looking forward to seeing what good can come from this area that I was born and raised in, and make the best of it. So I'm excited to learn with you all, excited to hear your stories about field and in class. So I'm excited to meet you. Let's get started.